Alright, so as we left off last time, you had just defeated the Otyugh after following the trail of footprints into the cave. Um, and surprisingly, you did it with little issue at all.
Yeah, it's because it was ugly.
What's its attractiveness have to do with how hard it is to kill? That's kind of rude.
It's easy to kill somebody that's something that's really ugly, like an Otyugh. I mean, he only has 3 legs, for crying out loud. That's just ugly.
I mean, that's why my character survived. She was pretty. For an orc.
There you go. All right, I'll shut up now.
I know Euro checked out where the Otyugh was resting and didn't find anything. So what do you all do now after disarming the trap that was up there?
Well, considering we just made a bunch of noise, I'm going to see if I can hear or see anything that may be nearby.
What your cat eyes see?
I'm going to sneak over here closer to the noises that I've been hearing and hide but look for the source of them.
And give me a perception as well, please.
I know where that's at, I promise.
So, Strix, you hear something moving over in this generalized area. And Mirth, you as well see the party of adventurers just take down the Otyugh. The reasons why you're in this cave, that's up to you. However, you have been hearing a lot more movement coming through the cave as of late. And you have not ventured fully inside yourself. You just thought, hey, cave, nice place to hide out while I figure out what on earth is going on around here.
Alright, so Strix is going to get more of a defensive stance, so he's going to stealth up.
Jesus, you and your stealth.
I'm not even sure I need you to roll stealth rolls. Jesus.
Do I see this person just disappear?
As you are looking at the party,
Currently,
you don't
I'm climbed on the wall.
You don't see Strix himself. You only see the 3 other members.
Okay.
And then I'm going to jump down off the wall.
You do so without any issues at all.
Start moving over this way to investigate a bit more.
That's so funny with that stealth check, and you go right in front of her. She's probably stunned by looking at the werebear guy.
I'm gonna start nervously whispering, I'm not a monster, I'm not a monster, I'm not a monster, I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster, I'm not a monster.
Lucas comes over to hear a little bit what's going on. Euro is accompanying him. Murdoch, what are you doing? Because I'm sure that you can hear in the light echoing of the cave in your werebear form the mumbling of a young woman's voice saying, not a monster.
Probably going to come over here next to Lucas to find out with that stealth, I would not have seen Strix even with my passive wisdom.
I'm not even sure that I can see Strix as the GM.
I mean, potentially I could roll a 30.
Yeah.
That's what concerns me.
With that stealth, though, my passive is 18, so I didn't see him even with my passive. But I see Lucas and Euro, so I'm going over here next to them.
Lucas calls out. So if you're not a monster, who are you?
I'm a monster killer. Oh.
He doesn't see you.
Just please don't hurt me. I came here to fight monsters by myself, and I'm sorry. I'm a little scared of heroes. They make me a little nervous.
Okay. So Strix is going to Psionic Whispers. So, Jamie, you hear the question, friends?
I like friends.
And this is in your head.
Oh yeah, I still say it out loud because what is my intelligence again? Oh yeah, 10.
That's okay, Euro doesn't get it yet either.
I like friends. Are you friends?
We are.
I will cautiously come out of hiding.
The bear stands up. He doesn't like orcs, and he sees an orcish face. He stands up, kind of ready to fight.
I'll turn into a bear.
I'll jump in front of you.
Not Euro. Lucas places a hand on your shoulder as well. Despite the previous trepidations with the orc tribes, this one is clearly doing, not coming aggressively.
Correct. I don't know what non-aggressive bear behavior looks like, but that is what I'm doing.
Quite cuddly and fuzzy.
Sniffing the air.
I'm a bear.
You see the bear just kind of relax with his two friends, telling him to calm the fuck down. I mean, he just got done killing a monster. He's probably still coming off of the rage, adrenaline, and you hear his bear voice go, "Okay."
I don't understand that.
So
He's attempting to say
Strix.
okay.
Strix is gonna look at you and drop his stealth as you see this cat figure just appear in front of you.
I sniff the air, intrigued.
Friend, what is your name?
I will answer in my head, I guess, because I'm a bear, but I will say I'm I don't remember my clan name.
I will relay that to the group. Martha says she's friend.
Caradoc going to drop his bear form, and what you see standing before you is a fair-skinned redhead, about 6. How tall is he? Can't remember. He is 6'2", rather large, human, wearing nothing but a gray kilt, a bear cape with a bear teeth necklace, and he holds in his hand a great sword. And she says her name is Mirth.
Aye.
continue to sniff the air in the direction of other people, trying to get a feel for the situation and the people.
As you're doing that, Strix is going to pace around you, examining you.
I will gently nudge.
Cleo later gets put in its sheath. Cleo later is his sword that he had in his hand, and he puts it in his sheath, and he's just kind of looking at you. I think he's only seen one other person go into bear form. Right? Didn't what's his name go into bear form once? The idiot.
Yeah, I think trying to run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go well for him.
It did not go well for him. So, however, I think he's smart enough to understand Druidry, and
Paradox would have been at least passively familiar with it.
Yeah. So he's just kind of looking at you, and is very curious. A half-orc that can turn into a bear. That's pretty interesting.
I am going to take the most passive position I can think of and lay down like a dog with my head on my front paws, and just kind of look at everybody. Still a little unsure, but that's not because of them, that's because of me.
Lucas and Euro look at each other and look at the bear and nod. Think, well, if you're here hunting monsters and you want to be friends, we're willing to, be friends as well.
That will make me drop my bear form. I can kill monsters with you?
We do seem to run into our fair share of them.
Aye, lassie, we tend to kill a few monsters here and there.
I'm pretty good at finding them.
They're pretty good at finding us.
But it doesn't help that you guys aren't trying to avoid them, as you are loud.
He's not wrong.
He looks at the cat and says, "Do you want to walk through the water, or do you want me to carry you? You better be nice to me."
I'm gonna climb the wall.
So, as was pointed out, the water here is only about 3 feet deep, but it was enough to wake the Altiug when they threw a rock in to see how deep it was. And thus, fighting ensued.
What direction are you headed?
Farther in the cave.
We were following the footsteps path of someone that may have some answers for us. Follow them into this cave, and it's kind of hard to find the trail. They ended just in front of the water. So I guess that's where she went. Or he went. One of the two. I'm not sure which one we're following.
Caradoc is going to go up to the half-orc. He's going to put his hand out. He's going to say, My name is Kardok Praderi. I'm from the northern part.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Murph. I don't remember my clan name. It's been a very long time since I was part of the clan.
He just kind of sighs and nods his head. He knows what orcs are like as far as clan goes. Knows how important that is, and he just kind of looks at you sympathetically. And then he looks at his friends, all four of you, and says, "Shall we continue on now? Let's go." And he walks over this way.
Seeing Caradoc introduce himself, you'll hear a voice in your head saying, "Strix. That's what they call me."
Strix, good name for cat.
And at that, he's gonna go to the edge of the water, pace back and forth a couple times, and be like, I'm just gonna jump up on the wall and climb it.
Caradoc's going to just go right into the water and allow it to eat the flesh off of his legs, I suppose. Well, we haven't really tested it, so it could be acid for all we're talking. It's Kess after all.
Caradoc, please roll a Constitution save.
You just had to give him the idea.
Are you moving?
You find the water to be ridiculously cold, but you manage to stop yourself from screaming like a scared little child.
I hate your face.
Lucas is following you, and Euro, using his spider walking boots, is walking along the ceiling like he just doesn't care.
I will follow and go right through the water.
And I need a perception from Strix, and I'm getting the perception from Euro.
Okay.
Euro doesn't see shit, it's too dark. Aha, but Strix does.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
They don't currently seem to be paying you any mind.
Do I recognize these?
Roll me a nature.
Seems I spent too much time on the sea.
You know that they're not, friendly creatures, but you don't recognize what they are. You are able to tell that they don't look terribly tough or robust, but their number concerns you a little bit.
So I imagine this is, that's like a raised platform here.
Yeah, so there, from where Euro is to up there is about a 5-foot slope, about a 55-degree angle, so it's tough for them to climb up from the water.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, you and Euro are the only ones that could get there easily.
Right.
It is a sheer cliff face on the other side.
So over here.
Yeah, until they get to this spot down here, and then it's a gradual incline.
All right. How loud are they trudging through this water?
I would say medium noise. The creatures are aware of them, they just don't seem to care yet.
All right, and I'm the only one that sees this.
Currently.
All right. Can I only cast whispers on?
Only one is,
Right.
just the one.
Yep. All right. So, knowing that, I'm going to whisper and say, there are 6 monsters right now. To Jamie's character.
I pull out my crossbow.
Seeing that, I'm going to look at the half orc and question. There's a questioning look on his face, like, what?
I'm gonna try to make a hand gesture that mimics a cat.
That should be interesting.
And tap my head.
Okay, Caradoc gets that. he's got a decent intelligence. He's somewhat above average. He's not.
And seeing as how you've had this whispers in your head from the cat, it would make sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to look up at the cat. And since I'm looking in that area and it looks like they're lit, do I see those two?
You see antenna movement, but it's difficult to discern what it could be from your angle. You would have to get a little bit further down.
Okay. All right.
Or they need to take a step closer. One of the two.
That's probably what I'll do. As I'm drawing Cleo later.
So now you would be able to see most of this one. If you would like to identify, roll a nature for me.
I think you're on the wrong layer because we couldn't see.
Fair
her
point.
ping.
That's the one you can see.
Yep. That's a 10.
That is good enough. You recognize it as a rust heap. A rust monster.
Rust monster.
You haven't encountered them directly, but you have heard the stories of them being underground scavengers, and that they do tend to become rather aggressive when they catch the scent of ferrous metals such as iron, steel, adamantine, and mithril.
Oh, great. And I just drew my sword. All right. And do I know that they're pretty so I know they're pretty aggressive then?
If they detect the metal near them, yes.
Okay. All right, so Druid, you're going to see you're going to see the Barbarian go into a rage. His sword is going to light up with the strength of his ancestors, and he's going to run right up and attack.
And with that, could I get everybody to roll initiative for me?
Initiative.
I'll take that.
God, that was a lousy initiative roll for Caradoc. Damn.
That's one of the worst I've seen from him.
I'm the first one to move, and I'm the last one to play. Damn it.
Yeah, you'll still
I'm
get
the first one to see him.
You'll still get the first swing because you were doing that as an attack first. Lucas and Euro have no idea what's going on at this point. They just see you running up. Damn, Euro's got a big little crap to roll for it. Alright, give me your attack on whichever one you want to attack.
Okay, this will be Reckless and Great Weapon Master, and it'll be the one on the right first.
That is clearly a hit.
Okay. So that's 23.
Solid hit, and you said the one on the right, yes?
Yeah.
It's a mighty blow, and he is reeling from that strike.
And I will attack the second one with my extra attack. Same.
Also a hit.
And that's 26.
How that one still manages to get up after the mighty blow boggles your mind.
And with my mobile feet, I'm just going to step. No, fuck it. I'll stay right there.
If you insist. Strix.
Those monsters rolled some nice initiatives.
How would
Yeah,
you
they
like
did.
to proceed, Mr. Catman?
So
Hey,
Strix
Ski?
is going to pull. He's gonna reach in and use his psychic blades. On this one, for the first one.
That is a miss.
And seeing that a miss, it's probably going to be the second one as well.
Oh, yeah. Even with the +7 modifier, those were not in your favor.
Yeah, I noticed.
Thank you for hanging out, Ski. Nice to see you.
And Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right. And this one will take a bite for Caradoc. Operative word towards Caradoc.
Yeah, that's a definite miss.
Not even on a bad day is that a hit.
And he's had a pretty bad day already.
Like, you can be asleep and that's not going to hit you. Hero, now seeing the commotion, decides, ooh, let's get in on this. And because I'm running him, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to take Hero over here. And step one. Oh, thank God that didn't fail miserably. Alright, because of how he is attacking and effectively flank, he is going to get advantage on that unarmed strike, which will make that a hit, because he acrobatically flipped down and ninja kicked it in the head. I don't even know why I rolled damage, because one damage would kill it. And that will put it at the end of his turn, as he has landed next to Caradoc. Close enough. Caradoc, round 2. Up to you.
Yeah, may as well hit the one that's standing in front of me. That's a
All right.
14.
That is a hit on the not dead one.
22.
He is the previously not dead one.
And now I have to see, snap center.
Are we aware of those other 4?
You would have heard them, the two coming into the water.
Cool.
All right.
Unless suddenly one of your characters suddenly became deaf.
With the
I mean, I did tell Jamie there were 6.
Yes.
Okay.
with the mobile feat, I just have to check this. I don't think difficult terrain affects me.
No, it would have to be extremely difficult.
It would have to be extremely difficult.
Yeah, and you're fine through the water.
Okay.
So long as you don't dash, I won't make you do a acrobatics to make sure you don't slip and fall on your face in the water.
So long as I don't dash, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going right over to this one and take my second attack at him. That's a natural 20.
I think you hit him. This makes up for your shit rolls last night, honestly.
It really does. All right, so that's 23. Yeah, I had to math.
Another solid hit. And fairly consistent with your damage so far, actually.
It's one of the reasons why I like Great Weapon Master. All right.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Mirth, you're up.
Do I have a clear view of that, like a clear shot of the one that was just attacked, or do I need to move?
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Because the wall there is supposed to be flatter, but art.
Oof.
That was not a hit.
Ping.
The arrow sails over Caradoc's shoulder, but misses the monster by just a little bit.
I would like to move forward a little bit, and then I will end my turn.
All right. I'll let you.
Is far enough. Yep. Good. Good. Good.
Gotta take a peek at all the weird stuff Lucas has here.
He's got some really cool, weird stuff.
He does. He's a very versatile cleric. I think I'm going to play him a little safe, though, so I'm going to have him move up. I definitely play him safer than Jeff does. He's going to come up and use Sacred Flame on the further one, thinking Caradoc's going to have that taken care of. He doesn't see the two up there yet. Do this. And surprisingly succeed.
Yeah, so he doesn't take any of that damage.
Yep, not a speck of it. And that is where Lucas is going to end his turn. He's not concerned about these guys, he just thinks they're more of an annoyance. Which, ironically, is exactly what this entire combat is about. Annoying. That puts us back to Strix!
All right. Let's see here. 60 feet. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you're in range.
I just have to verify. No. The Strix is gonna move here. Now freeing up his hands, he's gonna pull out a short bow. And make 2 attacks.
Both hit. Which one are you attacking? On the back?
Far back one. Yep.
The first one almost took him down, the second one succeeded. We're down to 3.
It's my turn.
Milling the weapon that Caradoc wields. We have an attack. Ooh, I'm pretty sure 22 actually hit.
Yeah, that actually does.
Aside from your sword, do you have any other metal?
I have a dagger, and I'm pretty sure the javelin has a metal tip to it.
Please make a DC 11 dexterity check.
Dexterity check. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, well, I'll take it, because I said the wrong thing. But anyway. No problem. You're good.
Okay. And damage on that?
Nine less your rage.
Yeah, so 4?
Yes.
Or 5?
Sorry, it's rounded up. 5.
Okay.
I just want to round down. I want a different system on that. D&D. rounds it up.
Some actually do round down, some round up. So
Yeah, it's rare that they round down, but in this particular case, it's but another scratch.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, Euro. What can I do with? No, I do have enough. So he's going to come up, and he's going to fight the one that just hit you. Pulling out
He's my buddy.
his quarterstaff. And he definitely did. Oh, here. Ah, yes, I can. Alright, that was a terrible damage roll.
Yeah, solid hit, but he only bonked him on the head a little bit.
So do it again. Oh, nice. We'll do that. That gives a total of 11 against that. I feel he is doing himself a disservice. Right, just checking. Because he is doing himself a disservice.
Not quite all the damage on it that he needs.
Well, because I want to do this with a two-handed swing. That's how I was envisioning in my head that he was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But he only had it set up as a 1d6.
Hmm.
So I need to trying to fix it. I'm sorry. Goodness.
This is where it's always good to have your DM play your character at least once, so he can fix it.
I think I've done that twice with this sheet. Okay, I'll take those damage rolls. That puts the 15. That's better. 'Cause yeah, that just was obnoxious. And that will be the end of his turn. Alright, this rust monster wiggles his antennae in ferocious manner towards Caradoc. Give me a dexterity save, please, Caradoc. Your dagger takes a little bit of damage to it. Your sword, being magical, just brushes it right off.
Okay.
And your javelins, they don't give a shit yet. Not that I'm really sure you give a shit yet. I haven't even seen you pull them out yet.
No, no, actually, I haven't. Now that I think about it.
Speaking of Caradoc, you're up.
Okay, do I know that he just caused Rust to and it's this one, right? This one right in front of me that did that?
Yes.
Do I know that he just caused Rust to Brand's dagger?
Give me a perception.
No, I don't.
You feel something's different with the dagger, but you haven't taken the time to actually look at what it is.
Okay, so I'm just going to attack him. Ooh, that sucks.
Would you like to try that again?
Yep.
That's better.
That's much better. And that's 23.
You're attacking the lower one?
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
That is now an X-Rust monster.
And then I'm going to move right up here, and I'm going to look at him and just get all up in his face and I'm pissed.
The Rust monster is not smart enough to care.
Doesn't matter. It made me feel good.
I'm just letting you know.
Barbarians have to yell.
All right. We are on to the druid.
Do I recognize these? Would you like a nature check for that?
Yes, please.
I do not.
You are only familiar that they are nasty, creepy crawlies that you don't really want to have eat you.
Okay, I am going to. Gotta look at what spells I actually have built in this. No. Okay. We are going with another crossbow attempt at the creature that has half damage.
Okay, put this one up. That is a myth.
I would like to use a bonus action to create 3 magic stones.
I'm gonna take a quick look.
Magic stone.
I don't see your weapon. What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 11.
Okay, so even with that modifier, it doesn't help you. Because for some reason you're not getting the dex modifier when you roll the crossbow. Not that it matters, because it still would have been a miss in this one. Just want to check. And then magic stones are fine.
I will offer them to my friend next to me, since it is the end of my turn.
Okay. And remind me what the magic stones do.
Magic stones, you touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. You can make a ranged spell attack with one of them by throwing it, and it is a damage equal to 1d6 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is +5.
God damn. Some dangerous pebbles.
Yeah.
Right? Not bad for a bonus action cantrip.
Yeah, not bad at all. Alright, so for that, Lucas will take the pebbles, and he'll try throwing one.
I'm not sure if I have to do the roll for that.
Yeah, go ahead. Just thought. Plus 5 plus 8 damage. Alright, yeah, that's good enough. So he throws, it hits, and it gets an 8 points on it. So that monster has seen better days. The next one, however, is probably not going to do a whole lot of good. Just honestly. I expect this not to actually hit. 17 to Caradoc?
That just hits, actually.
Wow, I'm shocked. I was expecting that to be a much shittier roll. Well, let's see what he nibbles on you for. Yes, he nibbles on you for.
Oops. Okay.
Strix.
All right. Strix pulls out his short bow to release 2 more shots.
First one misses, second one hits solidly. He is hurting, so he's not out.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, so then we're coming up into... that one's alive. Guess I'll make him do something. This one's gonna try to bite at Yield Euro. Again, bite at.
The monk is dodging.
The monk dodges out of the way and swings the quarterstaff towards the rust monster's face. And surprisingly, that hit. That's what I'm talking about.
That is some damage.
And then he moves in, takes his extra attack. Barely hits. And this monster is almost out. Alright, Caradoc, your turn to finish it off.
Finish him.
That's a 12. I think that misses.
Just barely. That doesn't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's dead. Almost twice over.
Even with minimal damage, I'm sure that took him out.
Yeah, he had 2 hit points left out of 27. You did 27.
That's what I love about Great Weapon Master. When you
He kind of
hit,
did.
you hit hard.
All right. Caradoc, would you please give me a perception?
I'd
Miro
see
gets one too where
Shay.
he's at.
Huh?
And Euro gets one as well where he's at.
While they're doing that, I'm going to investigate Pier.
You see the remains of metal weapons, armor, all in various states of rust and decomposition. It looks like the monsters were having a nice little snack. Almost as if someone had been feeding them. Nothing appears to be usable, however.
Okay.
And Euro doesn't quite notice anything. Euro's going to go ahead and get out of the water. Right.
Yeah. Caradoc's going to rinse the blade off before he sheathes it, and move up over here as well.
I'm gonna follow over in that direction. and-
Perception, please. We don't see it either.
Alright. Strix is back climbing the wall.
Oh, Lucas does. Lucas notices and then points out to everybody else that there appears to be some slime trails in that general area. Can't quite tell which way they were moving.
Slime trails. Great, we're going to fight a giant slug.
That would have been a better idea. Get back to We haven't seen them yet. I can still change things.
Yeah, I had to give him ideas. Sorry, guys.
Alright. Strix is going to move closer.
Give me a
And climb
perception,
down.
please.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, our perception rolls really suck today.
Carry on. What were you going to be doing?
I was going to drop down off of the wall here.
All right. And the rest of you, what do you do?
If Lucas pointed this out, I'm gonna go over and look at it and see if I know what it is.
I would like to do the same.
Investigation from both of you.
Investigation. I was hoping it was gonna be. Well,
And another perception from Jamie, please. Jamie, you have a sneaking suspicion as to what it is, and your suspicion is confirmed as you hear something behind you.
Oh no.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to be a slug.
I'm gonna back up. I'm also gonna cast Goodberry and start handing them out to my friends.
That gives one hit point.
When you consume them, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a last ditch effort to save people or make them not hungry. At least they'll die happy with full tummies.
Can't argue that. Um, could I get initiative E?
God, my initiative sucked today.
I have to double check what character sheet I'm on for this. Ouch.
Yeah.
The gelatinous cube gets no turn.
I'm a little confused by that too, actually.
He must have a -1 to its dex and rolled a natural 1.
Is -4 to its deck.
Oh, okay.
It's Jello.
But there's always room for it.
J-E-L-L-O. It's alive.
And Paradox worried about his. Alright, so Euro seeing what Jamie backed away from, Earth backed away from, he's going to get into the right overlay. Come in. Over here. To swing at Yon's staff. Try that again. And oh shit, he actually hit with the first one.
Yay!
So that gives him a nice little 12 damage to it. And yeah, that's where he's gonna go. That will be his turn. Strix, one more perception roll, please.
Okay. There we go. Well, shit.
Oh man, how'd I know that was gonna happen? Gelatinous cube.
All right. What am I going to do?
Plenio already you know shit that he's right there.
Yeah.
It's behind me, isn't it? Damn it.
I knew I shouldn't have dropped down, but I did.
Psychic blades don't do much with things that have no mind, do they?
I mean, it doesn't say that they don't do. But yeah, this is gonna be like a oh shit moment. He's gonna reach into his mind and attack that gelatinous cube with the psychic blades. As you see purple blades surround the thing and start hacking and slashing at it.
The blades easily hit into the cube, slicing, hacking, and cutting bits of it away for quite an awful lot. And while you feel you did a solid strike against it, it's still jiggling towards you.
Okay.
Like a overweight Chippendales dance.
Ugh.
That's right, Chris Farley's coming at you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Caradoc.
Okay, because you did mention it, Caradot's going to take out a javelin and throw it at this one.
First javelin of the campaign!
Yep. And this will be reckless attack.
That's a hit.
Doing 6 piercing. And going to take out another javelin and throw it at this one. Also reckless attack.
That is also a hit.
And that's a little bit better. And
You see the javelins thunk into the gelatinous cubes and then slowly get sucked inside of them. You feel
Okay.
you heard it, but you're a little squeaked out about how it's eating what just heard it.
And I'm going to then pull out Cleo later and will bonus action rage, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Mirth.
I'm gonna. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I'm going to turn around and sidestep a little bit closer to the gelatinous cube behind me. Throw one of my 2 remaining stones at it. I cannot for the life of me remember how I need to roll that.
Give me a dexterity. You hit it. Roll the damage. On the fail. So it is 5 plus 5.
I hit something! Yay!
You get a very strong hit on it. Especially considering the size of the pebble.
I got a good throwing arm, what can I say?
Watch out, she's just gonna wreck the softball field.
I will use my bonus action to create 3 new stones.
Perfect.
And then I will end my turn.
Alright, so... I'm
already
going to
ready.
need
I'm already ready for it.
that DC 12.
All right.
for dexterity save.
Oh,
Would you
nice,
like to
Strix.
be pushed back or to the side?
If I have a choice, I'm gonna be pushed back.
All right, you do have a choice. So you nimbly step out of the way of the giant jello cube of death. And that's all that he can do. Lucas, however, knowing a little bit about these, he's going to try to do a Sacred Flame on it. If this cube makes the save, I am going to laugh so damn hard.
I mean, it would be funny.
Yeah, because, again, it has a dexterity of 3. So if it makes a DC 15 save, that's just impressive.
Yeah.
It earned that one. So, fire does pour out from the center of the cube, radiating from within it, doing a decent little strike. That will end his turn. I was going to say, if Euro fucked that up. So Euro will give it another swing.
Good hits, both.
And doesn't get the crit damage on that one because it wasn't at advantage. But still, not bad, 17. And he also needs... Doesn't see it.
What, a third one?
Maybe. Maybe just 3. That brings us back to Strix.
All right.
You tell that the one that is trying to eat you is hurting severely.
So he pulls out his dagger and rapier and strikes with both.
Now, I know this says piercing, but are you thrusting or slashing with these?
Slashing.
Okay. That is an important distinction. Both of those do hit for a fuck ton of damage. It does lose its form and fizzles into the ground, leaving a puddle of gelatinous slime, bones, and remains of a few weapons. And the javelin.
Alright. Alright, so Strix didn't screw up too bad.
Drix panics really well, I just want to say.
I mean, you ever seen a cat like be surprised? That's like tricks.
It's hilarious.
I imagine you did the little jump like when the cat sees a cucumber.
So yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Caradoc.
All right, Great Weapon Master. I am raging. And Reckless Attack as I run over here. And let's do it. Clear radiator.
Before you do that, are you sure you want to be right there?
Not when you say it that way.
Just tactically speaking, you don't have anywhere to run if it tries to engulf you.
That's true.
You're between a rock and a soft. Not
Yeah,
a good time.
your diagonal place to run is right in the path of the cube, but not a good time.
Yeah. All right, so that's an 11 to hit.
It is a hit.
That's 27. Second attack, same as the first. It's a natural 20.
Hit.
And that's...
Don't worry about it, you killed it. You killed it. It's done. It's dead. It also falls down. Your javelin dropping to the ground as well. A few other items. Perception, please.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a 12. I knew it.
So much Jello here, it must be a potluck.
Where's the
It's
deadly
a
macaroni
Baptist
salad?
Do you say anything about it, Caradoc?
Yeah, I'm going to say, there's another one right down here. And I'm going to point.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn as I pick up my javelin and put it back.
All right, Mirth. It is your turn to answer the question. What do you do?
I saw him point.
You did.
I am going to. I'm going to come up here. I am going to.
You will now be able to see it.
I'm going to touch Caradoc on the forehead and cast Cure Wounds.
Aww.
Damn.
Damn. Okay.
I think that ends up being 12.
Yeah.
12.
No, your first one that came through was for 10, so that's actually going to be 15.
Oh, sweet.
I'm not going to take the second
I don't
one.
know why it does that double. I could probably go find that in my settings and fix it.
Yeah, it may have just been it accidentally hit it twice because the roll system. Not that that's ever happened all the time.
Okay, that actually put me at full health. Damn. Okay. Caradoc's feeling pretty cocky right now.
I don't think the health has anything to do with that. He just killed a gelatinous cube after a handful of rest monsters. He's good for everything. Let's just be honest here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, let me move this guy
That is
out of
my
the
turn.
way. Lucas is going to come over, seeing as how he doesn't have to do his clerical duties. Yeah, I'm just liking how Sacred Flame's going. We're doing that. Oh yeah, he's still off. But look at that, critical failed and the disadvantage. Another solid hit of Sacred Fire bursts from the inside of it, making the gelatinous cube look like it has a very, very painful case of heartburn. That's literally all he can do. As far as movement, so he's going to swing at Lucas. As Pseudopod reaches out from the center of the cube, swings at Lucas, and misses entirely.
No kidding.
Hero's feeling pretty good, so he's gonna go all super monk. So that was a 8 for that. He's gonna expend a key point and use Flurry of Blows to do that 2 more times.
Ooh, that's a fun thing.
And no, that doesn't matter.
With each punch, you just see this jello just jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
And he can't even push it back from his angle, so that open hand technique does nothing. However, it cannot take reactions until the end of the next turn. So I'm just going to assume this is going to fail. Yeah, it fails. And he is going to take his final attack. No shot was individually strong, but he still hit it really, really hard.
Yeah.
Strix.
You hear Strix in the background say, "Stop playing with it and kill it."
That doesn't sound like a cat-like behavior.
Well, there's nothing for him to knock it off of.
All right. So a couple short bow attacks.
19 and 24. The cube is barely holding itself together.
That doesn't sound like gelatinous behavior.
Caradoc's going to look at Strix and say, "All right, laddie, here it goes." Recklessly attacking, great weapon master.
Oh, that's a hit. Yeah,
For 27.
we're just going to call this next gelatinous cube. And perception from everyone, please.
Yeah, because there's a fourth one now.
Strix sees everything.
Strix notices that through the slime-covered pathway, there's actually the footprints that are very reminiscent of the same footprints that you're coming in to begin with. Euro sees them as well. So the left foot dragging slightly.
So going this way or going this way?
Going south.
Okay.
There is no sign of anything living going the way that the cube tried to ambush you from.
I mean, Strix is curious about that area anyway, so he's probably gonna wander back over there.
Yeah, that's fine. You can check it out.
So he's gonna come over here. Do I see anything?
You don't see anything of value. It looks like this is where the cubes were largely resting, and it looks as if it was just being used as a garbage dump. Cubes cleaning up everything, and you see the last remains of a few adventurers, bones, and old rusted, corroded weapons.
I'm going
Okay.
over to pick up my javelin from this one too. So I've got all 4 javelins.
All right. So I'm gonna point out the tracks and start leading the way, making sure to avoid the puddles. Do I hear or see anything from here?
Give me another perception. You do, as a matter of fact. You see a woman just ahead. Something seems a little different about her. And
So I will relay that I see some figure ahead.
What kind of figure?
Looks to be of a woman.
By herself? In a cave? Full of monsters?
Lucas is going to try to get a better look, see what's going on. Still can't see where he's at from there.
Yeah, I'm following.
Alright, now moving in that close, dim light lights her features. Lucas recognizes her as the assistant of the mayor that he was talking with in the camps outside of Silvery Moon. He relays that information to everyone else.
I'm
In a-
assuming
Hush tone.
I'm assuming that because she is in suddenly dim light that she probably sees us by now. or knows we're here.
She turns around and notices you. You all recognize a look of surprise on her face. She takes a step back, just out of the light. You're not supposed to be here.
Says who?
Why set all these traps?
It is what I was ordered to do.
Ordered to do by whom?
Someone important.
Why?
Well, he does like deceptions. Give me another perception, Strix.
Okay.
Okay. You notice two things. One, her hands are making very subtle but deliberate movements at her side. Also, she appears to have some pets.
So, do these movements look to be like she's like casting something?
Give me an insight. You recognize these from legend. You've heard tales about certain people being able to cast summoning with just hand movements. But you've not heard about it in quite some time. So this does seem like the movements would fit the bill.
Okay.
With that, she says, I'm going to ask you nicely. One time, as the jacket around her shoulders starts turning into a pair of leathery wings, to leave.
North does not take well to intimidation.
Strix is gonna start walking away.
Cat, where are you going?
She asked us to leave.
Since when has a cat ever done what it was told? Rather than just kind of look wide-eyed and bat something off the table.
Are you still in werebear form, Paradox?
No, but I'm about to.
Okay.
In fact, that's going to be my very first thing that I do right now.
Roll another perception, please. I will give it to you at advantage because of the werebear, because this is a smell-based perception. You are smelling the growing presence of sulfur.
Oh, that's who this bitch is. Okay. I'm going to say to Lucas, sulfur.
Lucas warily readies his mace. He's getting a growing unease. You all start to feel a heavy, oppressive force coming from the back of the cave.
I'm going to throw my javelin at her.
Make the attack roll.
Better take Great Weapon Master off. Hold on.
You do manage to hit, and she just laughs. A little late, and you should have listened. With that, her hands go still. There is a rumbling. Fire bursts forth, and you see a demon burst from the ground as she fades from sight. And that will be the cliffhanger we will end with. DM to players, you're going to want to run.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't think I want to play with this.
That Strix was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm leaving."
So we will pick this up at this point next week.
Yeah, it'll be more fun with Viper and Jeff.
Oh yeah, this will.
They're gonna come in and be like, what the hell?"
What have you done?
Pissed off a succubus who summoned a Baylor.
I fucking hate succubi.
And she's a little more unique than most. But with that, we will pick up next week because just folks need to step out early, which is all cool. And I will catch you all. I'll catch those who are in the afternoon game in the afternoon game.
All right.
Okie
Thank you.
Hope you had fun, Jamie.
I did.
Nice.
I'm already excited for next week.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate everybody that did. This one was actually a lot of fun. They started to see a little bit of the plot through. It's going to be way more fun next week because we're getting into some good stuff. Succubus has been revealed, and more things about to happen. So it's going to be great. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.